Because I'm pretty ripe, I think.
He's very ripe. It's flavor.
Okay. It's a lot spicier up
That's
here.
because you have the seeds.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi there, yo folks. Welcome back to the Homestead. I'm Sean, the Modern Yeoman, and I hope your Wednesday is going well. It's another hot one today, but I'll tell you what, I actually love it. One of my favorite things to do is manual labor outside. There's nothing better than working 8, 9, 10 hours out in the heat and then sleeping like a cinder block when I go to bed at night. I used to spend many hours in front of a computer every day, and there may be a situation where I have to do that again in my life. I remember feeling very tired at the end of those days where I had just kind of sat in front of a computer all day, just exhausted. But it was a different type of exhausted that I feel when I'm working outside and in the midst of physical labor and working hard. There are two different types of tired. The tired I get after working outside and busting my butt out in the sun all day is a really, really good tired. So when I have periods of time where I've got a lot of physical labor and outdoor work on the homestead that I need to get done, I relish them. I love to do it. Today, I've got a lot of that in front of me. It's kind of the calm before the storm in terms of actual busyness on the homestead. The meat chickens aren't coming till next week, but we've got a lot of stuff that we need to get done here in the garden, over in the square area, and getting the meat chicken tractor ready for the arrival of those meat chickens. So I've just got a lot of manual labor, a lot of physical work outside that I need to get done. And like I said, I'm loving every minute of it. The first thing I'm gonna do is get these new beds buried into the ground a little bit so they won't be flopping around, and it'll be easier to get some compost lined in there. And so this is going to involve shoveling and mattocking the ground, breaking it up so I can get a little groove in that I can then fit these beds inside of. And again, like I was mentioning, this is heavy, hard labor in 90-degree weather. I'm keeping very hydrated. I'm drinking a lot during this time, but it's a butt kicker. And like I said earlier, I love it. So as you can see, we put a very thin layer of compost in these beds. Finished compost, not the stuff that we've home brewed here on our own. This is the stuff we bought, and it's just kind of been sitting around and it lacks nitrogen. So we're gonna let this sit here for a few days, and then right before we actually start to plant, again, we're gonna put greens in these beds. We will throw down a layer of the good stuff, the homebrew compost that we've been working on for several months now and is nice and rich. Now, I'm certainly not trying to belittle desk work. Like I said, I was a desk jockey. I worked behind a computer for many, many years, and there's a lot of important work that's done behind a computer. That being said, I just find it interesting how here I am in my late 30s, and I'm just now discovering how much I like working outside, how much I like tactile work, making things with my hands. Again, there may be a point in the future where I need to get back to work behind a computer, and that's fine. I just think it's an interesting discovery about myself that I've made. Already, I'm sitting here for 2 minutes, and already I'm getting restless to go back outside and get some more work done. So I come outside to do some more work, and look who I see in the garden. Bahali.
Hi.
What are you eating?
Tomatoes, the Sungolds.
Oh, they're so good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of questions about some things that I am
Don't step on that.
things that I'm unsure if they are ripe or not, besides how I smell, because I'm pretty ripe, I think.
He's very right. Fighter agrees.
First thing I wanted to ask is the cantaloupe. I think these still might need a few days. But they're getting close, right?
Well, the good thing with cantaloupe is the sniff test. When they start to smell cantaloupe, and then when the skin starts to turn more brown than green. So
That's when you can tell.
we need to sniff them. Nope.
Not quite there. Well, the other thing I wanted to ask
Hold on,
you...
let's sniff this one. This one may be soon,
Yeah?
but-
We'll keep an eye on it.
not yet.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about was these guys right here. What are these? These are, what kind of peppers are
I
these?
think those are actually jalapenos that have just turned red.
Can we try one?
You can.
I'd like to try one.
I'm pretty sure these are, you know, I don't know where the plant labels are. What does that plant label say? I think, yeah.
Jalapeno medium. That one's a green one though, and these are green.
And none of them have turned red?
None of them have turned red.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think-
interested in these red
I think
ones.
all of these are jalapenos. I think they've just turned red. You sure you want to do this?
Do you want to try it too?
I will let you go first.
Okay, so we don't know what this actually is. It's a type of pepper.
I think I know what it is.
What?
Why don't you find out?
It's actually not bad. There's a little bit of kick at first.
Oh, I've read that when jalapenos get red, they're sweeter. Now the
That's
seeds are
pretty
up
nice.
in there though.
I know, like, I didn't know if
Do
it
you
would be
want me
like,
to taste it?
taste it. It's not like it's Satan's toenail or anything. It's not bad.
No, it's got some bite to it though. I just put it on my tongue.
Yeah.
That's flavor.
It's money, right? That's money.
As Guy Fieri says. It's flavor.
Okay. That's a lot spicier up there.
That's because you have the seeds.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm giving that to the chickens. Interesting fact about chickens.
I told you.
Oh boy. Blah, blah, blah. That'll clear out your sinuses. Interesting fact about chickens I learned. Well, birds in general. And I don't know if this is completely true. If anybody out there knows any different, please let me know. But I've heard that birds don't have the receptors on their tongue to pick up heat. So they eat pepper, like parrots and stuff will eat peppers in the wild because it's just fine. And same thing with chickens. So we're going to see. They're picking at it. So you're just going to de-seed it and use it for, you're going to pickle it maybe?
Well, I was planning to wait to pick those all at once and then make a pack of pickled peppers.
Sweet. That'll be nice. It's very hot, but it's delicious. Get it away from me. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. And I love to work outside, but it does look like it's about to rain. So I might need to move the little chickens in. Until next time, remember, as always, slowly, slowly.